Hey guys, Jason here with Kirk Giordano Plastering, and today I'm going to show you how to lath up this new window install. Now there's a couple of interesting things going on here, so we're going to have a good time. First off, they saw cut this. Now when you're doing stucco, you need to typically expose 2 to 3 inches of paper and wire in order to waterproof it and not get a perimeter crack. Now they exposed really nice existing paper. This is already almost waterproof. And it's a stud house, meaning that in between, we've got these studs here I've marked. In between, there's nothing. You've seen us before. Typically what we do is we take our bulldog, and we're going to break out and expose some wire. Now, the danger when you're doing that on a stud house is this is still waterproof here. But if I go breaking this out with this tool, or with any tool, you use a hammer, it's going to happen even worse. But you use this bulldog and try to expose some wire, you can end up puncturing this paper. And then you don't have a waterproof thing anymore. And what's more important, that it's waterproof or that you don't get a perimeter crack? So while I am going to jack up this edge a little bit, because you never want to stucco onto a flat saw cut edge, I am not going to break out 2 or 3 inches because it's more important that the windows stay waterproof than it is that they don't get a perimeter crack. Alright, so you see I am breaking this edge and getting a little wire. The trick when you're using a tool like this to do breakout is you don't want to go real far down and start here. You want to go 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch at a time and let the stucco kind of vibrate and explode all on its own. And I should be wearing a mask for this, guys. When you're doing this, wear a mask. I've got one I'm going to put on in a minute, but that's pretty much all I was going to do. I'm going to do this side too. With your corner, I don't want to go into this corner. Yes, I would like to get some wire, but when you get into a corner, you're really dealing with a can of worms. Again, it is better to keep this waterproof than it is to not get a crack, and we're going to do everything we can to not get a crack anyway, but alright, so that's all I'm going to do of that for right now, and I'm going to show you how you would waterproof something like this. So, got our paper, actually, I got the wrong one. So you always start from your bottom and work up. So I've got some nice little pieces here pre-cut. We want to go over the existing paper, like so. Get any of these little clinker rocks out of your way. Sorry if my head's right in the way too. There's not a whole ton of space here. And you're going to staple off into your stud. And I've got some other paper as well. And so you would essentially just keep doing this, leapfrogging over your work. And you want to go down as far as you can and overlap. To keep this kind of short, I'm just going to show you this one little corner, then I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's all done. Kind of hard to be the videographer, contractor, actor, do it all at once. Normally I got somebody here, but for something little like this, you can do it all yourself. And we're sliding the paper as far in as we can get. Eventually you're going to hit a staple or a nail, whatever they used. There we go. And I've got my wire pre-cut for this. And now there is a way your wire goes on. There's a dimple or a self-burred area You put that on the wall first, staple it in. Now, since I don't have and don't want to go 2 to 3 inches deep in here to have my wire overlap, one thing you can do is double up that wire. Of course, I run out of staples right on video. So you get your staples in there. Alright, I've got my wire doubled up here. The next thing we'll do is we'll glue this corner with our bonding agent. We use Weldcrete, but there's a bunch of different company products you can do. And we're going to glue in here to eliminate all the dust. And get some on your wire and paper and things like that. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of this window together, but just for example, you've seen what I've done. You put the paper down at your bottom first, overlapping, then you do your wire, and you glue your corner. Again, this is if you can't or don't need to break out all the way to get 2 inches of overlap. Okay guys, so we got this all put together. Sorry I couldn't show you every step of the way, but hopefully the examples were enough. We've double wired the areas where I couldn't get much wire because I didn't want to pierce the sheathing underneath. But some of it I was able to get some good wire on. Anyway, now what you got to do is put a couple staples in. I've already stapled off most everything. On your stud, typically every 6 inches you want one of these staples. Once that's done, you clean all your edges so there's no dust. I already did this, but just to show you guys again, you don't want any dust in there and you want to get a real good bond. And finally, we're going to caulk everything. You have to caulk around your windows, so you fuse the paper to the window frame so nothing gets in there. You know, you probably actually can't see this side, so why don't I do somewhere you can see? So you cut your tip real nice so it dispenses. You can also come in afterwards and rub it with a gloved finger or a piece of paper to really make sure you get everything. Anyway, it can take me a minute or two to do that, so there we go. We're watertight and we're ready for stucco. Anyway, my name's Jay. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.